Do you ever happen to be in a job interview where your first question is to introduce yourself? Of course, the job interviewer has your detailed resume, but still, you are faced with the question, introduce yourself. Today in this video, we are going to talk more about introduce yourself and how you can answer it well so that you increase the chance to win an interview. This is Gokul and welcome to my channel. What is the purpose of this question? And what are the common mistakes we used to do to reduce our chance to win an interview? You are in a job interview, which is your dream job, and you meet the job interviewer, shake hands. Mostly the job interviewer explains a bit about the company, then it's your turn, introduce yourself. This question is usually to break the ice, because when you start a conversation, till that time, most of the time, you both are strangers. So, we need at least 30 seconds to get in a conversation with a stranger. So to answer this particular question, you need to do a bit preparations yourself. Before you attend a personal interview, I'm sure that you might have talked to a recruitment consultant and you submitted your profile to that person to get shortlisted for this interview. You need to understand what are the problems they have, what are the mandatory skill sets they look out for. Mostly they will be sharing a job description with you. Understand it well and try to understand personally the recruitment consultant what kind of problem they are trying to solve by closing this position. That's the preparation you need to make. The mistake number 1. I have seen personally during interview process, the candidates try to echo the same things which he has written in the resume. Really boring. No one is interested to really hear the same things you have written in the resume. Tip number 1. As I mentioned earlier in the preparation task, you know what they are trying to resolve here. So your introduction must cover those mandatory skills. You need to sell yourself, highlighting your skills matching this particular JD. And you need to tell that why you yourself considered as the best person for this role, which is not there in your resume, because your resume generally is a generic profile. That will be an interesting topic. And of course, no one is interested to know about your history. They are more interested to know how you're going to solve their problem. Mistake number 2. If you're an experienced person, mostly you might have worked 9 to 10 organizations. I've seen people talking about all the organization roles and the responsibilities. Please, no. Highlight certain experience which are relevant to this particular JD. You are applying for a software engineering job, but in some other organization, you might have worked as a system administrator. Here, you may need to work on algorithm. So focus on the jobs you have worked earlier in algorithm side, not on the system administration side, so that they know what are the issues you have faced in the similar role and how you're going to contribute there. Mistake number 3. No one is interested to know your high school. I've seen people talking about their high school and their problems in the high schools. Hey, no, we are attending a professional job interview. You can mention your high school experience or high school name and pass out here and everything in the resume, but not an introduction. Mostly, maybe you can mention your highest qualification. That's it. I've seen people talking for 30 minutes as a part of their introduction process, because they will be covering all these topics and it takes 15 to 30 minutes and the interviewer is missing a chance to talk further. I believe that your introduction should be maximum of 1 minute. So that's why you need to prepare yourself. Within that 1 minute, you need to highlight your skills, or you need to prove that you are the best candidates they ever can get for this particular JD. So this introduction is the entry point for the further conversation. So you need to highlight all the keywords which you are really confident. Suppose if you are going for a programming job, you know C++ very well, but you don't know Python. Then don't talk about Python in the introduction, because you are giving an unnecessary chance for the interviewer to talk to you or ask you more about Python. I've seen 80% of the interviews or the further discussions are derived from the introduction you are giving, because those are the hints. So try to project your strong areas. And I also recommend that in the resume, only mention whatever skills you are really confident. That will, because based on your resume only, they will be shortlisting you. There will be something very interesting for them. That's why they invited you for the interview. And you can be very confident. And of course, I personally recommend that add 2 or 3 lines about your personal situation as well. You should not only limit your introduction to the career aspects, because you need to mention about your personal situation. Sometimes it may really help you, because if the job is requiring a relocation, those things will be a parameter for the selection process. Usually the second important question in the interview is, why are you applying for this job? I personally recommend that you can surely end the introduction answer with the reason for this job switching. You can tell that, okay, I'm very happy with the current job, but after seeing the JD, I found it very interesting, so that I can go to the next level in my career. So that you can avoid the unnecessary question, maybe in some time from the interviewer. They will be very happy. As a bottom line, introduction preparation is very important. Spend some quality time in preparing your introduction. Maybe you can write it somewhere. You can keep bullet points and maybe do a mock introduction by using a mirror. What's the problem? So that you will have at least a good chance to win the interview. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Bye for now.